You know, we living in the worst time in history. Everyone is fake. Nothing ain't the same anymore. We're actually in a time where you could be doing good, being on your purpose, just trying to make it. And it seems as if though everybody is trying to find a fault in your life to bring you back down. In other words, when you were down, everybody loved you. When you were down, you had friends, you had people that would show up to visit. But once you decided, hey, I'm gonna start to do something with my life, make better decisions, all of a sudden everybody betrayed you. All of a sudden, the negativity comes in. Now nobody don't want to visit you no more. Now nobody got time to hang out no more. Why? Because you decided you're gonna better your life now. So all those people that you thought were your friends, they were all fake. Family used to call you, but once they heard about what you're doing, they stopped. We're really living in the worst time in history. You can't even hang out with people no more because it's like you don't know if they're for you or against you. Because nowadays, people just want to be around you to see what they can get. You know, most people would act like they're nice, not because they really want to be nice to you, but it's like, let me act nice to you to see what I can get, or maybe I can use you to elevate myself. And then once I don't need you no more, then I'll just cut you off. That's where we are in today's day. It's really frustrating to know that so many people are fake, man. So many people are fake. Your neighbors are fake. Good morning, how you doing? Hey. All of that stuff is fake. They don't like you. They're just doing that because they feel uncomfortable. So it makes them feel good to do that every now and then. Everything is fake, guys. The internet is fake. People using AI for everything. Whatever happened to creativity? Whatever happened to actually producing something that you've done? It's like people make AI do everything for them now. This really is the worst time in history. There was a time when you can hang out and not have no money. Y'all remember those days? Where you can literally hang out with your friends and you didn't even have to have money. Y'all were able to have fun with no money. Y'all were able to be creative and come up with things to do on the weekend. And it didn't even involve any money. And if you had to spend money, probably the most you spend was probably like $5 or $10. That's it. And y'all had a blast. It was just perfect. Now, this dating relationship thing, people expecting expensive gifts and expensive dates and $400-500 dinner dates, and like, I don't know what happened, but we living in the worst time in history, where men feel they got to take women out on expensive dates in order to be accepted. A time in which women are complaining that these men ain't ish, and she don't need a man, she's living her best life. And it's like everybody acting like they got money on social media when they broke. I just don't get it. It's like back in the day, nobody flexed, nobody was trying to stunt. Like if you were bumming, you were bumming. If you were poor, you were poor. If you were able to have a nice fit back in the day, you didn't brag about it. You were just happy to have something. Now it's like people gotta brag. They gotta tell everybody about what they're doing, what they got. They gotta flex. They gotta show off. They gotta count money on camera. Like we're in 2025. Nobody uses money. So when you see people on social media and they counting cash and flexing, that's Amazon money. They fake. Everybody's fake, man. We live in a fake society in today's day. People be renting cars, taking Instagram photos, acting like they just bought a new whip. People be online flexing in houses, talking about, yeah, I purchased this house and woo, woo, woo. Whole time they were leasing the house. Or that was their partner's house that they were flexing in. Even he didn't even know that he was being taken advantage of by his own friend who was using his house as content. You know? Can't even trust your family no more. Can't even trust them. They be the first to talk about you. They be the first to lie, the first to spread the bad news. It's really sick. If you need money, ain't nobody gonna help you. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing for you. But they want you to do everything for them though. Do you know what's so crazy about life, guys? People are never really supportive of you when you're doing something. But when you're not doing anything, they're so quick to talk ish about you. They're so quick to tell you that you're lazy. They're so quick to say why you don't got no goals or ambitions. But when you pursue those goals and you need the financial support in order to get things moving, nobody's there to support it. How many of you started a small business and you used every dollar you had to pretty much get it on point? And once you told all your friends and your family, it's like they got upset that you started the business. It's almost like, who do you think you are to start that business and then tell us we need to support you? And in your mind, you're like, so where the support's gonna come from? You're my family, you're my friends. I mean, you were excited when I told you guys. Now that I did it, now y'all don't want to support me. The truth of the matter is they didn't even think you would be able to do it. The only reason why they were acting like they were supporting you is because they were mocking you the whole time. They didn't think you would go through with it. They thought it was just something you're gonna do, fail, and then go about your business. But you proved them wrong by pursuing it, and you really got it popping. But then once you started to promote the business, nobody was there to pretty much support it. So it pretty much flopped. Think about how many people started small businesses and these businesses flopped because the family and the friends refused to support it. Do you know your family are more quick to come together, to put money together, to bury you, than put money together to help you get an education, to put money together to help you get that podcast going, to put money together to help you start a business? Family is more quick to chip in, and in some cases they don't. But in the most cases, family are more likely to put money together to put you underground. than to put money together to see you prosper. It's as if though they're more happy and willing to spend money to put you underground. How many times have we seen that? How many times have we seen families come together to get the money to bury somebody in the family? And the very person that they put the money together, they never supported. Never supported that person. That person needed things, reached out, nobody cared. But boy, did they put that 10 grand together. Oh yeah. They put that money together really fast. But when that brother needed the money, when that sister needed that money to pay those bills, to get that business going, to get out of a bad place in life, you weren't there. Their family wasn't there. How many of you been in a dark place and you just needed some help? All your friends turn their backs, man. Turn their backs on you when you needed them most. Like you're going through. You're really down and out, man. And it's like, and for some of you, man, it wasn't even about money. You just needed that moral support. You just needed that, just some family nearby to help you, to push you through. They couldn't even show up. And it taught you something. It taught you that people fake, man. They fake. It wasn't like that back in the day, bro. Back in the day, man, we had real friends, real people that rock with us. It's like all my neighbors, the kids, we were all brothers and sisters. Believe it or not, we looked out for one another, man. I ain't gonna hold you. We fought, yeah. But at the end of the day, we were brothers and sisters. At least for the most part, because it's like most of the kids didn't have no fathers in the homes, and you know, so we were like pretty much there for one another. Like, but it was really a unity and a bond between us growing up. And I don't know what happened, man. It's like everything fell off. People went their own ways. Everybody grown up, had kids. Some died. Some went to prison. I don't know, man. We are truly living in the worst time in history, where everything is fake. Nothing is real. Nothing is real, man. You know, you don't even know if the clothes you buy is real or the food you eat is real. Not even the water is real. People can be so cruel, man. We are literally living in a time where people don't like to see other people shine. They don't like to see other people grow. And it's almost like they're upset with you because you're growing, because you want to make something of yourself, because you want to be better. They're not happy for you. I don't know what kind of time this is, but we are literally living in a time where people are just not happy for people. Like once they find out that you're doing something positive, they find the negative. They never there to praise or support or lift you up or encourage you. They only try to bring you down. And a lot of y'all deal with that type of stuff where you're on your journey, you're doing your thing, and it seemed as if though all the people that you thought was your friends, they all turned on you. They all showed their horns over time. And you're like, I really thought you were cool, man. Now look, I can't believe you did this, bro. Yeah. People crashing out, people showing their horns, and it's like you alone, man. It's like you truly are alone in this day, bro. Most people just go to work, come home, repeat the same thing day in, day out. Some people tired, man. Tired. They tired of doing the same thing, man. Sometimes you gotta fight to just get your day started, man. Sometimes you just be tired, man, and you can't even get your day started because like it's so much things on your mind. It just weighs you down sometimes, man. It's like you find yourself unable to get started with your day, and then the day passed by and you're like, dag, man, I wasted a whole day. I didn't even accomplish nothing. And now you beating yourself up because it's like life issues got the best of you, man. That's how it be. A lot of times, man, you get out of bed and your heart is telling you, you got to do this, you got to do that. But it's like life beats you down so much, man. You just be tired, man. You don't know why, but it's like the energy is just not there to do anything. That's why I always try to encourage people through these videos, because I know a lot of y'all going through. A lot of y'all dealing with real issues, man, that nobody know about. See, back in the day, if you had issues, you had friends you could talk to. You had people you can have conversations with and chop it up. But now everybody's fake. You can't even trust these people today, because you try to talk to them about your issues. Next minute, they on Facebook sharing your details. They telling everybody on Facebook that you're doing bad. Why? Because they always wanted you to do bad. They get happy hearing bad news. There's people right now in your life right now that are sitting back waiting for you to fall. They're literally waiting patiently to hear bad news about you. Fake people, man. Could be your co-workers that are fake. Family, definitely. And friends, forget about it. Fake. Rare is it in today's day that you have a real friend. You might have people you are aware of and know about, certain associates and people that might be friendly to you. We get all of that, but we're talking about friends that, you know, is in your circle, people you link up with, you hang out with, you know about them, they know about you, and it's like, that don't even exist anymore, man. And I think that's why a lot of people are miserable. That's why a lot of people just don't have any joy. It's because that friendship union they once had is no longer there. So it's like they try to find the strength, and it's like they can't even cope with everyday issues, because like most people have been trained to live alone, be a loner, be antisocial. It's like, and a lot of that comes from social media, where influencers be talking people into living this lonely, miserable life. It's bad enough you got fake friends, fake family, but the last thing you want to be is the type of person that just stay to yourself, because that's not healthy. You got to be a social person. You got to be around other human beings. You know what I'm saying? If not, you're basically serving a bid in prison. And a lot of us, man, believe it or not, guys, a lot of us are serving prison sentences right in our own homes. Right in our own homes, man. We're literally serving prison sentences. This is truly the worst time in history that we're living in. A time where everything is digital. Everything is on social media. Everything. People can't even date no more, because the dating game have been twisted and been rigged, because social media ruined it. The other time you had to meet a woman, Or if you're a woman, you had to meet a man in person, face to face. You know, there was no texting. There was none of that. You had to meet face to face. And we specialize in having conversations face to face. We didn't even talk on the phone because that was our mom's phone. So it's like you couldn't even be on the phone long because, you know, mama would get on you, grandma would get on you, or your dad may flip. So we found time to link up, meet up at a park, chit chat, talk for hours, and just have fun. And we knew how to have fun. And you didn't need no money. We just enjoyed being around each other. Y'all remember those days? You brothers remember that one girl that just being around her was fun. It wasn't about nothing, man. It was just about, hey, I just like being around her. And same thing with her. She just loved being around you. She loved your presence. She wasn't there telling you, oh, you got to take me on expensive dinner dates and trips and get flown out and all that other goofy stuff. It was none of that, man. It was real life love where you interacted with a young lady. She interacted with you. And y'all missed one another when y'all didn't speak. And then when you got back together, it was just fun again. Today, we're living in the worst time in history. Because now, that don't even happen no more. Most people don't have no feelings for one another. Dating sucks. Everything is on the internet. Women post nothing but pictures of themselves. Guys are thirsty in the DMs. She has so much access to different men complimenting her. The whole game is rigged. It's just bad all around. You know, trying to holler at a woman on social media is a waste of time. You got to talk to a woman face to face, guys. You know, got to be face to face. It's pretty much the only way. It's something about face to face that does it all the time. Because especially in today's day with social media, if you talk to women face to face, you're more likely to get a connection with her because everything is so on social media that men don't even approach women no more. Like they don't even do it no more. It's rare is it that a man actually approach a woman in today's day. Everything they do is on social media. You know, and then everybody's fake. People have fake profile pictures. People catfishing people. Most dudes don't even know what they want. Most women don't know what they want. So consequently, people just wasting their time. You know, wasting their time. You might be a good woman and some dude, you gave him your number, but he busy playing games. It's like he's wasting your time, or it might be the other way around. Maybe dude gave you his number thinking that you interested in the whole time. You playing games with this dude. And the only reason why you're doing it because you have access to other dudes, man. And you're undecided. You don't even know what you want. That's why I keep saying, man, we're living in the worst time in history because back in the day, women had no access like that. So when you saw a brother and he hollered at you, he was the only dude that you were communicating with during that season, you know? And we were able to devote our time into that relationship. And I think that's why most relationships from back in the day that have stood the test of time was able to last that long because two individuals got together at the right time in history. And they were able to navigate the negativity. And despite all the negative odds against them, they were able to build a strong, lasting union. Whereas in today's dating game, it's virtually impossible to actually meet people that share similar interests. The only thing people are concerned with is just sleeping around. And it's gotten to the point now where a lot of women are saying they don't want to date no more. But they don't mind having a companion, which really makes no sense because she want to be single, but she still want a companion to sleep with. And that's where it is right now, you know? Most guys are the same way. They're tired of putting their heart into women, getting all connected, and then things go south. Got to bring back the way it was back in the day, man. When life was good, when people were decent. Nowadays, we have a lot of narcissists, a lot of weirdos, a lot of people that are tweaking, a lot of crash dummies that are willing to crash out. And it's like, it's not worth it, man. Not in today's day, man. It's not worth all that trouble. You know, people be controlling in relationships. I don't know what the heck they doing, man, but now it's just really bad, guys. It really is bad, man. People are abusive more, too aggressive. A lot of violence, domestic violence in relationships because people don't know how to keep their emotions intact, you know. But we truly are living in the worst time in history, man. I think one of the worst things, it's like I said, man, is that it's like people don't want to see you grow. They really don't. People want to gatekeep. They want to keep you at the bottom because they're afraid that if you were to ever grow, you'll begin to take them out. So they never teach you how to be successful. They never teach you how you can expand. It's like they just want to gatekeep and keep you at bay so that you're never able to grow. Similar to when you at these 9-to-5s, you work there every day, and you complain about you're not being paid enough, blah, blah, blah. But you got to elevate. You got to elevate yourself. The job is not going to push you. They're not. Because they know as long as you're working there and you're getting that salary, you ain't never going no higher. They know that already. Unless you're having a good paying job. But if your job is not a good paying job, that company know you ain't never going to grow. And we know there's nothing in your savings account. You know? It's crazy, guys. It really is crazy out here, man. So much fake people. So much fake compliments. Fake friends. Fake loyalty. Most people not loyal no more. They selfish now. They not loyal no more, man. They used to be loyal back in the day. There used to be loyal people back in the day you could count on. You can't count on nobody no more. Back in the day, you used to tell your partners and them, hey, man, I'm doing such and such Saturday, man. You gonna be there to support? Yeah. And they be there. Today, nope. Nobody ain't gonna be there. Nobody ain't willing to support you if they know that you're pursuing something great. Because they really don't want you to be successful. They want you to stay broke. Because if you become successful in their heart and mind, that means that you're going to move up and leave them behind. So they would rather not support you in order to keep you at bay. That's what they're doing, guys. They're trying to keep you at bay. A lot of your friends are not trying to help you grow. That's why I believe you need to cut people off, man. If the people that's around you claim they're your friends, but they're not trying to help elevate you, they don't see your best interests at heart. That means that they want you to fail. And believe it or not, a lot of people are fake. They want to see you die. They want to see you struggle. They want to see you lose your home, lose your car, unable to pay your bills. They want to see your kids starve. A lot of people are cruel, man. A lot of people are just cruel, man. It's like people are just not good people anymore. People are really not good people anymore. It's like it's really bad, guys. It's really, really sad. We are living in the worst time in history, guys. Everyone is fake. Everyone is fake. no loyalty. They don't show no love. They don't show no compassion. They're always negative. Never have nothing good to say about you. You don't be bothering nobody, but they try their best to take you out. All they do is spread lies. It's really sick, man. It's really sick. If you're dealing with these issues, guys, post it in the comments, man. If you had to cut people off from your life that you realized was toxic, you realize these people were dead weight, put that in the comments. Let us know what it is. If you were dating a narcissist and that person was just draining all your energy, put it in the comments and let us know. If you had any of these issues that we talked about, put it in the comments. Let us know what's going on, guys. So that being said, I'm gonna get up on out of here, man. Y'all stay safe, bro. Y'all stay safe, man. It's just, when you compare back in the day till today, back in the day it was so much better. So much better. Everything was bright. Even though we were poor, we had peace. We had real friends. We dated real women. We had and experienced real love. But today, everything is fake. Rate, comment, and subscribe.